The Lok Sabha today referred to the Parliamentary Standing Committee 3 bills that are aimed to completely overhaul the criminal justice system by replacing the Indian Penal Code, the Criminal Code for Procedure and the Indian Evidence Act. For this purpose, Home Minister Amit Shah introduced Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, and Bharatiya Sakshar Bill 2023 respectively. The bills have been framed after extensive consultation with various stakeholders including Supreme Court and High Court judges, law universities, chief ministers, governors, etc. The bills also take inspiration from various committee recommendations. Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita repeals 22 provisions of IPC, proposes changes to 175 existing provisions and introduces 9 new sections. It contains total 356 provisions. During his speech, Shah said the bill completely repeals the offence of sedition. The bill, however, has provisions for offences against the state. Section 150 of the bill deals with acts endangering sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. He also mentioned that the bill makes provision to penalize the offence of mob lynching and the same is punishable with 7 years or life imprisonment or death penalty. Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita repeals 9 provisions of the IPC, proposes changes to 107 provisions thereof and introduces 9 new provisions. The bill contains total 533 sections. Bharatiya Sakshar Bill repeals 5 existing provisions of the Evidence Act, proposes changes to 23 provisions and introduces 1 new provision. It contains 170 sections in total. Salient features of the bills, as stated by Home Minister, here. Separate provision for mob lynching, punishable with 7 years or life imprisonment or death penalty. Formal provision for zero FIR. This will enable citizens to lodge a FIR with any police station, no matter their jurisdiction. Zero FIR must be sent over to the concerned police station having jurisdiction in the alleged crime within 15 days after registration. Deemed sanction to prosecute civil servants, police officer accused of criminal offences in case of authorities' failure to respond within 120 days of application. Digitization of complete process starting from registration of FIR to maintenance of case diary to filing of charge sheet and delivery of judgment. Complete trial, including cross-examination, to be facilitated via video conferencing. Videography while recording statement of victims of sexual crimes mandatory. Punishment for all types of gang rape 20 years or life imprisonment. Punishment for rape of minor death penalty. Charge sheet to be mandatorily filed within 90 days of FIR. Court may extend such time by further 90 days, taking the total maximum period for winding up investigation to 180 days. Courts to finish framing of charges within 60 days of receiving charge sheet. Judgment to be mandatorily delivered within 30 days after conclusion of hearing. Judgment to be mandatorily made available online within 7 days of pronouncement. Videography mandatory during search and seizure. Forensic teams to mandatorily visit crime scenes for offences involving punishment more than 7 years. Deployment of mobile FSLs at district level. No case punishable with 7 years or more shall be withdrawn without providing opportunity of hearing to the victim. Scope of summary trials expanded to offences punishable up to 3 years, will reduce 40% cases in sessions courts. Separate, harsh punishment for organized crimes. Separate provisions penalizing rape of women under false pretext of marriage, job, etc. Separate provision for chain snatching and similar miscreant activities. Punishment of death penalty can at max be commuted to life term. Punishment of life term may at max be commuted to 7 years imprisonment and punishment of 7 years may be commuted to 3 years imprisonment and no less. Videography of vehicles seized for involvement in any offence mandatory, whereafter a certified copy will be submitted to the court to enable disposal of seized vehicle during pendency of trial.